Time now for your forewarned weather.
Good Thursday morning, Utah. Time is currently 6:44. Here's a live look outside. Red Cliffs Lodge in Moab, shaping up to be an absolutely beautiful sunrise on what is a very comfortable morning in southeastern Utah. Currently sitting at 61 degrees in Moab. You can see the water trickling down the Colorado River and even seeing the reflections of the cliffs off the calm waters of the Colorado River. Really doesn't get much better than that. Meanwhile, as we make our way up into northern Utah, this is the view from Utah State University overlooking Cache Valley. A lot better than yesterday. It's still a little bit hazy out there. By this afternoon, thanks to a southerly wind that's going to kick in, that smoke will be leaving. But out there this morning, you can still see the super blue moon. That's going to be setting behind the mountains in the distance, but that is a really pretty view, especially with that haze creating kind of a pink hue to the sky this morning. So if you head out the door and look off towards the northwest, that's what you'll see contrasting to the sunrise in the southeast. Temperatures this morning, pretty comfortable across the board. We were in the low 60s in Moab. We're at 60 degrees in Salt Lake, 57 in Park City. Might even need a light sweater in Logan at 49. Down in St. George, the temperature sensor doesn't seem like it wants to work, but so far this morning, St. George has mainly been in the 70s. Your out-the-door forecast for the Wasatch Front will be around 70 degrees by 9 o'clock. Temperatures will be a little bit quicker to climb today thanks to that southerly wind. Daytime highs eventually climbing to the low and mid-90s along the Wasatch Front, so more than 5 degrees above where we should be for this time of year. You'll see, though, increasing clouds by the second half of the afternoon into this evening. That's because we're going to see monsoonal moisture make its way back into the beehive state. We'll talk more about that in just a moment. First, with these daytime highs above our seasonal averages in northern Utah, with daytime highs mainly in the 80s and 90s. This is contrasting compared to the 70s and 80s that we saw yesterday. Down south, our temperatures will be similar compared to what we saw yesterday. However, thanks to that monsoonal moisture increasing a little bit quicker down south, your daytime highs will actually just be a little bit cooler compared to what you saw yesterday, even though it will still be above our seasonal averages. Here's a look at the storm threat for today. Most of the beehive state included within a general thunderstorm risk. If we're going to see wet weather during the daytime hours, it's mainly going to be along and south of the I-70 corridor. The reason why you see northern Utah is because we actually could see a few showers and thunderstorms find their way into northern Utah by this evening. Before the monsoon moisture really begins to move in and really becomes that deep monsoon moisture that we're going to have tomorrow, there is an increased fire risk in portions of Grand and Uinta counties. There's actually a red flag warning in place through 8 o'clock this evening, so make sure that you avoid any outdoor burning. Now let's go ahead and begin the futurecast at 4 o'clock this afternoon. And by 4 o'clock, we could start to see a few showers and thunderstorms in central and in southern Utah, mainly favoring the high terrain. We could see some gusty outflow winds even into Grand and Uinta County, which is why portions we do have that red flag warning in place to go along with the gusty winds that we're going to have. Then going into this evening, that monsoonal moisture continues to increase. Isolated showers and thunderstorms for the southern half of the state with maybe an isolated shower up north. And then by the overnight hours, we could be talking about a chance of showers and thunderstorms across the state with scattered showers and thunderstorms expected for our Friday. So that monsoonal moisture, it will be increasing. And it looks like we're going to be in a pretty active pattern as we head into and through the Labor Day weekend. As the chance of wet weather increases, so does the risk of flash flooding down in southern Utah. Today, it's at least a possibility at places like Bryce, Capitol Reef, and the Staircase. But look what happens as we get into our Friday. Flash flooding becomes more of a probability rather than possibility. By tomorrow, you're going to want to make sure that you avoid any backcountry hikes, and it looks like that flash flooding risk will remain elevated as we go through this Labor Day weekend. Here's how it looks on the 7-day forecast. We're in St. George, isolated showers and thunderstorms possible mainly from late this afternoon to this evening. Then a pretty good chance Friday, Saturday into Sunday, holding on to a slight chance through Labor Day on Monday. Look at the temperatures, though, going from 102 today to the upper 80s on our Friday. Then it's mid-80s Saturday through Labor Day on Monday before we dry things out and warm things up by the middle of next week. Then along the Wasatch Front, that slight chance that you see late is mainly after sundown tonight. Then for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday into Labor Day on Monday, isolated to scattered showers and thunderstorms with highs going from the mid-90s today to the mid-70s by Labor Day on Monday. As we dry things out and warm things back up, we'll be back to the low and mid-80s by Wednesday.